Hello, and welcome to the Nassau County Comptroller's Office online tutorial on applying for your STAR Property Tax Relief Credit. My name's Gabriel, and on behalf of all of us here, I would like to welcome you to Nassau County. To get started, log on to www.tax.ny.gov. The following screen will appear. Notice in the second column under Popular Topics, the second option, STAR Property Tax Relief. Click it now. On the following screen, here you will find some basic information about both STAR programs, the Basic and Enhanced. If you scroll down, you'll see a chart that outlines 3 possible periods of when you purchased your home. For purposes of this tutorial, we're going to select the Purchased Your Home after August 1st, 2015. The following page will have some more information, including qualifications on whether or not you are eligible for Basic or Enhanced STAR. Please take a moment to read through the options and make sure that you do qualify for this program. If you do, let's get started. Click the blue Register button at the bottom of the screen. On the following screen, you'll be prompted to enter a 6-digit security code. You can find this code in the gold box in blue letters right above the entry. Enter the code into the box and click Continue. On the following screen, you are now ready to get started in applying for your STAR tax exemption. First, verify whether or not you have received a letter from the New York State Department of Taxation and Finance. If you have, there you will find a STAR code. If you do not have a STAR code, don't worry. The tutorial will show you exactly how to obtain yours. If you do have a STAR code, please stand by as we will rejoin you in a moment. For purposes of this tutorial, we're going to assume that we have not yet received our welcoming letter from New York State, and we do not have our STAR code. By selecting No, you will be asked a few more questions, such as, what county is your home located? And in what town or city? If you do not know this information, please check your home ownership documents, as most of them will outline which city or town you live in. For this tutorial, we'll be using the Nassau County Administrative Office located in the town of Hempstead. Click the Continue button to proceed. On the following screen, you will be asked for the property owner's information. After entering your address, click the Search button located at the end of that section. If you scroll down, you'll notice all the available options. In our case, there's only one property that matches our search criteria. I'm going to select it and click the blue Continue button. Now I am ready to apply for my STAR exemption. You'll notice that at the top of your screen, the STAR code has been populated. If you did get your STAR code and you entered it in the previous screen, you will now be brought to the same screen. Section 1 is pre-populated. Section 2, you'll be asked about the purchase information of your property. You can enter that now, including the seller's name and whether or not the property is a mobile home or co-op. The last section is going to ask you for your current mailing address. For most of you, this should be your home address. Enter that now, including the person whose attention any correspondence should be sent to. Once completed, select the blue Continue button. On this screen, you'll be asked to enter the property owner information of your home. You may have 1, 2, or more owners, such as a spouse or sibling. To start, enter the primary owner's information, including Social Security number and date of birth. You'll also be asked if this is the primary residence of the individual listed. The answer should be yes. You will then be asked whether or not this individual owns property in another state and is receiving a residency-based property tax benefit. The answer should be no. If you have a second or third owner, you can enter their information by selecting the Add Another Owner button at the bottom of the screen. If you only have one owner, click the blue Continue button to proceed. The following screen asks if any of the property owners have a spouse that is not an owner of the property. The answer should be no. If this is the case, click the Continue button to proceed. The next screen will summarize all the owners for your particular property. If the information is not correct, you may delete any of the owners and re-enter their information by selecting the trash can on the right-hand side. If the information is correct, select the blue Continue button to proceed. The following screen asks of whether or not the combined 2014 federal adjusted gross income of the individuals listed below exceeds $500,000. This is per year. The answer should be no. If this is the case, you may select the blue Continue button to proceed. The next screen asks for the contact information in order to receive updates and future information about this program. This may be the secondary or primary owner of the property. Once you enter your phone number and email address, click Continue to proceed. The following screen will have a summary of all the information entered in the previous screens. Please review each section individually to make sure that the information is correct. If it is, you may click the blue Submit button at the bottom of your screen. This will send your information to the New York State Department of Taxation and Finance, which should be followed up with a confirmation email. Once you receive this email, keep it for your records. If you have any questions at this point, or to confirm verbally over the phone, you may do so by contacting the New York State Department of Taxation and Finance using the links below, or the Department of Assessment for Nassau County. Feel free to contact the Nassau County Comptroller's Office at any time.